we're a 3PL, and it's really important that we don't let our clients down. A lot of our clients send us next day orders, which means we have to pick and pack them same day. And to be able to do that, it's really important that we have really good support. And a lot of our clients, for example, might be selling on Amazon, and Amazon have a very low tolerance for errors. So any problems that we have, we know that we can get in touch with OrderFlow and they'll drop everything straight away and help us. Even if the problem is nothing to do with their software, we know that they'll be there within moments of contacting them. And they take issues like that will affect our service levels really seriously, and they never let us down there. One of the great things about dealing with OrderFlow is that we can discuss these things with them, and they're always willing to look at the best way to meet those requirements. We essentially never have to go back to a client and say, we can't do what you want. We will always say that we'll look at it and we'll discuss it with OrderFlow. And they're always really enthusiastic about finding new ways of doing things on the system. And the agility of being able to talk directly to the developers and then very quickly get software releases for testing means that we often have those new processes and new functionality ready before we've taken on the client. Where OrderFlow are particularly good at helping us to tune the process around the picking and packing is that we have very good communications with them. It's almost like we're dealing with a development team next door. We can have an efficiency problem on a Monday. We can be talking it through with them in the afternoon, and within a couple of days there'll be a solution scoped, and we'll be looking at testing changes maybe the week after. So we've very much got that very agile approach and interaction with them. And as I said, we can talk directly to their developers, and we talk the same language, which helps to get things resolved very quickly. So a while back, we launched a new client, and because we're a 3PL, every client that we take on brings its own challenges. And this particular client had a very specific requirement around the dispatch process. So after orders are picked and packed, they needed all the orders to be loaded onto a fleet of vans, but they had to be loaded, picked and packed and loaded in a specific order. And that required some fairly specific batching and picking and packing functionality in OrderFlow, because what we couldn't have was the dispatch area filling up with packed orders and then running out of space. So the orders had to arrive at the dispatch area in the order in which they would be loaded onto vans. And the order on the vans was important because they had to be in the reverse order of delivery. So the first things to be delivered would be at the back of the van. We worked with OrderFlow to develop that functionality, and we went live. It was a big bang approach, and on the first night we picked, packed and sent out over 8,000 items, and that operation has run very smoothly since.